current medicine and current healthcare system, and even our own mindset, the way we look at life and the way we want to treat our body and mind, is very dualistic and is very disconnected. Even though we do believe in a higher power and we believe in a creator, most people do, right? But we don't understand the connection. And I think that disconnect is really harming us because that's the thing that's actually feeding our body, right? So according to Unani and according to many traditional way of healing and practice and holistic way of practicing, is that they believe that you have a soul, right? You have a soul that's given power by the divine and nourishment by the divine, so then your organs can actually function. Without that strength, that initial strength, your organs will not have the kuwa, the ability to do the work that it's supposed to do. So I think when you cut that from knowledge and understanding and from our practice and our healing methods, then we are cutting the cord that's
Hmm.
essential for nourishment and healing.
Yes.
Coming back to that concept is absolutely essential for all things, because this metaphysical reality, this understanding of metaphysics, is so important to be put in its right place in all the sciences. So,
Yes.
so then the world can actually flourish, right? Rather than be depleted.
This is why you'll find in the books of the Hakims, they always start with metaphysics. They always start with what is the soul? What is the body? What is, the ruh, jism, nafs? Yeah, it's a mezj, it's an amalgamation of these processes. And then there's a differentiation of the different types of arwah. There's we have, for example, an animal soul or an animal spirit. We have a vegetative spirit, ruh haywani, ruh nabati, and ruh ma'dani, a mineral spirit. We have, because we contain the whole world, we contain the whole creation. So not even the four elements, but even the different kingdoms of life exist within us in principle,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you have the celestial ruh, right, which is the real ruh, the real you, the real me, the ruh that was in alam al-alast, such bala shahidna, when Allah Ta'ala asked us, am I your Lord? Am I not your Lord?
Mm-hmm.
But we have all of these things within us. So but the Hakims, like they won't go into treatment, they won't go into materia medica, they won't go into clinical theory until they distinguish this knowledge and make it very clear, like you have to get this to really get what's next and make
Mm-hmm.
sense of what comes later. So they always start with metaphysics. What is the body? What is the mind? What is the ruh? These different quwwat, like you said, the different powers, the different faculties, right? How these things connect with the elements, how they connect with the qualities, how they connect with the humors, the temperaments, all these things. And then from there, once you get that, once you can really understand the language of
Mm-hmm.
metaphysics, which is a big word, it just means like what things really are,
Yeah.
you know? Then we can move on to, okay, how do things really work? How are things influenced in this way or that way? So we can actually obtain the objective, which is, to discover a person, understand where they are, and bring them back towards balance. Bring them towards the prophetic balance. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.